Day, everyone. Welcome to the Guam Legislature, and we're here today for a very special event. This is to present a resolution and to commemorate the service of Siñot John Raymond Aguon on the occasion of his retirement from the Valley of the Latte Adventure Park. And it's with our heartfelt gratitude that we, the senators of the 37th Guam Legislature, commend him for his extraordinary 30 years of dedicated service to our island community. I'm Speaker Therese Terlaje, and I'm joined by Legislative Secretary Amanda Shelton, Senator Jesse Lujan, our Minority Leader, Senator Frank Blas, and Senator Chris Barnett. And of course, we are joined by our special guest and his family and friends, Mr. John Aguon. Or John Ray, or John Raymond, John Aguon. We commend him as a veteran, as an educator, an entrepreneur, a cultural leader, and an advocate for the people of Guam. He's been a cornerstone of culture and tourism industry on Guam, most recently at the Valley of the Latte, exemplifying commitment, leadership, and an unwavering passion for preserving and sharing our cultural heritage. His efforts have significantly enriched the lives of countless visitors and locals alike, fostering a deeper appreciation for the natural beauty and the traditions of our island and the people of Guam. Siñot Aguon's legacy is one of inspiration and profound impact. As he embarks on this new chapter, we extend our deepest gratitude and best wishes for a fulfilling and joyous retirement from this one section of his life. And we thank him, of course, for his remarkable service and lasting contributions. And so, because this is a unique occasion, I'm going to read most of this resolution, which outlines his history. And we do this to recognize the life and accomplishments of those distinguished citizens of this great island who have devoted themselves to faithfully serving the best interests of our community and the needs of our people. And whereas one of those distinguished citizens is Siñot John Raymond Aguon, a resident of Talafofo, who's a dedicated individual whose life has been marked by diverse experiences and roles. As a veteran, Siñot Aguon served his country with honor and dedication, embodying the values of service and sacrifice. He's also contributed to his community as an instructor, an educator, sharing his knowledge and skills with others to empower and educate. In addition to his teaching endeavors, he's a farmer and a rancher, cultivating the land and nurturing its bounty to sustain both himself and his family and his community, tending to his beloved carabaos as well and ensuring their well-being. With Siñot Aguon's contributions to the island, hailing from a family deeply rooted in the tradition of fishing, his legacy stretches across generations, leaving an indelible mark on the cultural fabric of Guam. In the tranquil waters of Talafofo Bay, Siñot Aguon and his family utilized the Sintulu with skill and reverence, embodying the timeless connection between the Chamorro people and the bountiful sea. Their story was memorialized in a documentary celebrating Guam's fishing families, showcasing their role as custodians of our marine heritage. And Siñot Aguon's influence transcended the seashores, reaching the hearts of military families stationed at Andersen Air Force Base and Naval Base Guam. And every Christmas, he transformed his carabao cart into a whimsical sleigh, embarking on a journey to spread joy and laughter among the servicemen and women, the children especially. His festive presence became a cherished tradition, bridging communities and fostering goodwill during the holiday season. Siñot Aguon's true passion lay in nurturing the cultural roots of our island's youth. And with unwavering dedication, he devoted countless hours to visiting local schools, both public and private, accompanied by his beloved carabao. Through captivating performances and engaging educational sessions, Siñot Aguon illuminated the significance of the carabao in Guam's history, imparting invaluable lessons to eager young minds. And Siñot Aguon's deep connection with his Carabao stretches back 3 generations, embodying an integral part of Chamorro culture. Carabaos, originally brought to Guam from the Philippines, served as prized possessions for plowing, transportation, and ceremonial gifts in marriages. And Siñot Aguon's family tradition involved primarily using the carabao for farm work. And Siñot Aguon assumed a pivotal role as a cultural icon within Chamorro unions, symbolizing the enduring spirit of tradition and unity. As couples embarked on the sacred journey of marriage, Siñot Aguon's carabao stood as a steadfast companion, guiding them through the jubilant festivities of the Mamay or the fandango with grace and dignity. Siñot Aguon's journey to notability embodies the transformative power of a simple yet profound idea, providing carabao rides to both tourists and locals as a means to offer them a unique vantage point to behold our island's splendor. The significance of Siñot Aguon's concept lies in the ability to merge tradition with innovation, catering to the needs of both tourists seeking authentic experiences and locals looking to reconnect with their cultural heritage. And since 1994, Siñot Aguon has been a fixture at the Chamorro village, offering carabao rides with unwavering dedication. And his consistent fee of $3 per ride reflects his commitment to accessibility and joy. And despite his long tenure, Siñot Aguon's main focus remains on bringing joy to children, often offering free rides to those with disabilities or financial constraints. And for him, seeing children smile is the ultimate reward. By introducing carabao rides as a mode of tourism attraction, Siñot Aguon not only tapped into a niche market, but also revitalized a traditional practice that had perhaps been overlooked or undervalued, as the carabao holds a special place in the Chamorro cultural heritage, symbolizing resilience, hard work, and the agrarian way of life. Siñot Aguon not only provided a means for visitors to experience the island's beauty from that unique perspective, but also contributed to the preservation and promotion of local cultural and heritage. By involving locals in the operation, he fostered a sense of community engagement and empowerment, turning what could have been a mere business venture into a catalyst for social and economic development. And the simplicity of the idea not only serves as a source of income for Siñot Aguon and his family, but also enhances the overall tourism experience by offering a glimpse into the rich tapestry of local life. Siñot Aguon's initiative exemplifies how thinking outside the box and leveraging traditional practices can create opportunities for sustainable tourism development while simultaneously celebrating and preserving cultural identity. And the events of March 2021 marked a profound moment of sorrow and disbelief for Siñot Aguon and the entire island as they grappled with the tragic loss of their beloved carabao Onyet. Onyet was not just a mere animal. She embodied a cherished companion, a symbol of joy, and a vital part of the fabric of the daily life at the Valley of the Latte and Chamorro village. And the news of Onyet's untimely demise struck at the core of the community, leaving behind a trail of shock and anguish. And the circumstances surrounding her death, a victim of senseless violence through gunshot wounds, shattered the tranquility that had long defined the island's spirit. And Onyet's presence was not confined to the boundaries of the Valley of the Latte. She was woven into the memories and experiences of all who had encountered her gentle nature and unwavering loyalty. In January 2023, Doak, another beloved carabao of Chamorro village, known for providing rides to countless residents and visitors for over 2 decades, passed away. Siñot Aguon considered Doak as part of his family and even referred to him as his business partner. Doak provided countless rides over the past 22 years, catering to kids, local residents, visitors, government officials, campaigners, and even celebrities like YouTuber and comedian Mikey Bustos and singer-actress Vanessa Williams. Doak got his name due to being blind in one eye, as Doak translates to having one bad eye in the Chamorro language. and his final ride was for a wedding ceremony that was held on December 31, New Year's Eve. Beyond offering Carabao rides at Chamorro Village, Pacific Islands Club, Guam, and the Valley of the Latte Adventure Park, Siñot Aguon emerged as a fervent advocate for the preservation of Guam's cultural identity, tirelessly working to raise awareness about the significance of carabaos in local tradition and everyday life, and the importance of culture in the tourism industry. His passion for these creatures, the carabaos, transcends mere business. It's a testament to his commitment to safeguarding Guam's rich heritage for future generations. Siñot Aguon's journey has been marked by challenges, yet his unwavering commitment and resilience in preserving Guam's cultural heritage and caring for his family, for his carabaos, for all of those around him remains steadfast. In every aspect of his life, Siñot Aguon exemplifies the essence of community, compassion, and cultural preservation. His dedication to preserving the Chamorro culture, promoting education, and fostering community engagement, his legacy serves as a beacon of inspiration for future generations and reminds us of the profound impact that one individual can have in shaping the identity and soul of our island home. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Committee on Rules of Imina 37 na Legislature Guahan does hereby, on behalf of the Legislature Guahan and the people of Guam, recognize Siñot John Raymond Aguon on his retirement from the Valley of the Latte Adventure Park, and does commend him for his 30 years of service to the island community. And be it further resolved that the Speaker and the Chairperson of the Committee on Rules certify and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption hereof, and that copies of the same be thereafter transmitted to Siñot John Raymond Aguon and to the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, Imagahagan, Guahan. And with that, to this, and on behalf of all my colleagues and all of our families and friends, he's so dear to us. We wanted to give him a gift. Maybe he has some already, but it has a heart, that's why. And I know this guy, he has a lot to say. So I'm going to allow him to say a few words if he would. Thank you.
Hoi, janapa de donkeluna se Jews maasi para pinatun mizu. Hai de. Iona gini Carabao. Hai tigo. Os gaiuna Carabao, os idai Carabao, I cultura Chamorro. Sa hagaga sa gini mas de 400 anos amkona kiniguao. I historia Zani patene gini gi culturata I culturan Chamorro. Dankuluna minalingu ani malum I makinan gasolina, makinan diesel, pupan manalado. Si tatao antes pinakpuigera gi 50, 60 na sakan manalalada zani gatna Carabao. La ani malum I Madetno na makina da duru mausa I maagang pago I tractor mana pare Carabao. Per duru edmo malingo na katura. Sa Carabao antes sine mausa paletsi. Lecere gana si tatao Carabao nanya didang. Dadak I sin gi lansu Pagkaulus tatao puletsi itsiluma samkun alai ejigit na letsi agigimin. Pues ejigi historia mas na o kubri esti na po susteni I kulturan Chamorro. Sa mega siya na kustonia hapa I Carabao ginigi islangwahan. Patin I kultura sa mas di 400 anos ginigi islata ni na latne Carabao. Mega siya na story, na storya. Itiyo si Vicente Aguon, libi mga no mapuno gi tempo Nigeria sa guida sina mo moneha gania dan statao di dang po fanalado para igualo zo cosecha pa Japanese. Pues edzigi na ti manahano pa tijan za castiga gui sa guida sina mo maneha Carabao po fanalado. Pues este no continúa tipo guau por Carabao. Gai corazon kalana tautau kalana masiapa nagaga sa ikaritamu an mazamak parka sa taza perbemane lui Carabao. Ombis antisa di ona magi ospia Carabao do nagimin. Ospia do na siguro na tigagi ge yalum somna. The Carabao, this honor is going to the Carabao past and present. Just before I came down here, I start my car, and then the radio turned on, and it says, Paulie Suba at Wave 105 said, oh, John Ray Aguon's retiring. Actually, people retire on profession like teachers and all of that, firemen or, they get compensation of retirement. The compensation of my retirement here is, having the freedom, because actually I'm not retiring from work. I'm retiring from obligatory obligation. Yes, my daughter laughed at that, said, "Dad, your English is wrong." I said, no. For the past 25 years, I was obligated because it's part of my occupation as a sole proprietor. I have my son here. He used to be my employee. Now I didn't have an employee, so I told Paulie Suba, says, it's pretty hard to work when you're the CEO, the president, and the owner, and the employee. Okay? Because if you're the CEO and you got 10 employees, that's awesome. But, it's hard. So for the past 25 years, the obligation I have to endure to support my family and everything and to provide the culture and tourism, I think the brain says keep doing it, but the body says slow down, chillax, because we're aging. And that, I told Paulie Suba, I says, that's my main retirement here. Is I'll still be around, and provided the body says, yes, go ahead. This past weekend, I did the Guam Micronesia Island Fair, and I know I've done it for over 25 years, because down at Ipoh, I started at one point, and I'd done the whole circle of Ipoh Park. And, we're starting the Micronesia Island Fair last year down at the Valley and the Jeff Faircope and the CCP. And this year, we finally got it down at Ipoh, and it's going to grow. But, sitting down there, thinking what I have done down here with the Carabao, one of my main business policy, and I'm going to try to keep it short. One of my main business policy was that any person in that family, even if the father's on a cane, on a wheelchair, they're riders. If there's 5 of them, they ride for free. And when I charged $3, remember in 1994, I started at Chamorro Village. I charged $3. Up to this day, it's $3. But back then, the gas was only 89 cents a gallon. Now it's 5 some, but it's still $3. So anyway, going back to my business policy, this kid wrote, and I didn't see who's with him, but when they were leaving, the father or the grandpa had a cane. So I went to the mom and said, did you guys pay for the Carabao ride? And the mother looked at me like, oh man, you guys? Yes, we did pay. I said, okay, hold on just a minute. I went back and took out the $3, gave it to the boy, said, here, go buy yourself something. And I told the lady, says, he gets to ride free anytime, even if I'm at Chamorro Village. And then walking through there, there's a lady, a grandma in a wheelchair, and the little boy, I said, hey, take your boy over there and give him a free ride on the Carabao. the mom was starting to take out her money. I said, no, he gets to ride for free, just for him. But it's the carabao. And the face of that child on top of that carabao is priceless. Money come and go. But everybody, to include my niece here, Glenn, there's my crew over there. They were there yesterday helping out with the carabao, but my niece and Glenn also was a participant during their wedding to ride the carabao. You know, so I've done all the villages. I've done carabao rides in all the villages. I've done funeral. I've done wedding. I've done my Sinsaina. I've done birthday. My first funeral was the late Angel Santos when he was being viewed over at the governor's office. I did former Commissioner Senator Alfred Flores, former Commissioner Joe San Nicolas, who's Senator San Nicolas' father, you know. And the very coincidental thing about this carabao business is that there's 4 of us that are carabao operators, and out of 4, we're all named John. John Santos from PD with the dogs, John Aquinino, who has mentored me on training carabaos, si John Titauto, the one at Umatic, and I myself named John. But, you know, I'd like to thank the community of Guam, our visiting guests, our senators, because even during these past challenges, they have supported our local business, especially a small business like mine, to you know, continue on, even though we're faced with a lot of challenges. But financial support in supporting our local businesses. I'd like to thank all the senators, past and present, and our government administrators, our governor, and especially to my family. Without you guys, I wouldn't be standing here. Dankulas dus masi, hugaisan do todo.
We could call the family up here. Please join us for a photo. And we have Dave Tlaidinko here, the owner of the Valley of the Latte, and his team, please, and wife. All right. That will conclude our presentation, but we'll get a group on the video first, okay? Please come.